Yes. What's that? What's today's date? Oh, it's today. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Just said happy birthday. Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Oi, oi, oi!
That doesn't mean we're taking you out for dinner tonight.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna pay. Wait, one thing. Wait, I'm gonna ask you something. Is there something that you wanted to ask me?
Not ask you, no. I actually got Jodie to come up here, if that's possible. Thank you very much. Jodie, we met 2 years ago and we bonded a lot over our common interest, especially our love of Stargate and other things. Would you marry me?
We're gonna have to avert eyes there for a second. Where's this kissing thing going? Congratulations. Those birthdays and weddings.
Hi, Chris.
Hi. Oh, hey.
I mean, seriously, how can you miss me? I'm dressed as a cowgirl. I just wanted to know that I'm a massive sci-fi fan. And sometimes you watch things and you go, that's just the most ridiculous storyline ever. Were there any storylines in Stargate that you did, but you were thinking the whole time, this is really dumb, why am I wrapped in a cocoon lying on the floor?
One of the things that we had to stop doing was doing the parallel universe stuff, because Rick and I were forever lost. We never knew which universe we were in. So when you would see, like, basically the whole episode, Rick and I were going, which universe are we in? or you know, when there's, you know, I forgot what episode it was, but when we kept coming through the gates from different universes. We were all dressed differently and stuff like that. I mean, those were always just tough for me to do, just because I couldn't ever keep them straight. And for Rick just hated it, and so that's why we kind of stopped doing them. But premise-wise, I'm not sure that any premise in sci-fi is ridiculous, because that's the great thing about sci-fi, is that any premise is only limited by the limits of our own imagination. So I never really looked at any script, not just Stargates, and just thought, this is silly. I mean, well, yeah, some like cop shows and stuff, yeah, like, yeah, come on, this is dumb. But sci-fi, I give a really wide berth to that, because if it's executed, I mean, I'm not sure Inception looked that great on paper. We're gonna go implant memories, and so, or go implant dreams, or go implant ideas in someone's subconscious. I'm not sure how great that might have looked as just an idea, but the execution of it was so fantastic that, so, and I truly think that about sci-fi as a genre. I don't think that there's any idea that's ridiculous as long as it's executed well, you know? I mean, The Matrix, you know, there's these dudes who can, you know, everything you've ever been told is a lie. you know, we're batteries for these computers, and humans actually live in virtual worlds. There's no real. I'm not sure how that looked on paper, but the execution of it was so fantastic that, you know. And so yeah, I really don't ever look at a sci-fi script and say this is ridiculous. I mean, I do with other genres, but really not with sci-fi. Yes.
What do you like about Jack O'Neill?
Absolutely nothing. Well, Rick is just such a zany guy anyway. He's the oldest kid in the world. He has such a peculiar, skewed, wonderful take on life. That it just makes him so watchable, and so, but he's such a smart guy. He had, one of the great things that he said about him playing Jack O'Neill was that I knew I couldn't play it the way Kurt Russell played it, because in a movie, that kind of character is sustainable because it's a movie, but to have watched someone who's that angry and that bitter over the course of years, it just wouldn't work. So Rick's take on it to play O'Neill, and kind of as dim-witted. I mean, you know, some of the stuff O'Neill is pretty stupid. But the fact that you know that he's smart and has heart, and it is, there's always something going on underneath it, was just brilliant. But that's a testament to who Rick is. He's just a really brilliant guy, and one of the funniest, smartest guys I've ever met. So I mean, that's what I like about him. I mean, I liked the fact that he was the leader. But I liked the fact that he didn't know everything. I liked the fact that he was wrong. I liked the fact